Welcome back to OATS Functional Test Automation training course. In this video tutorial, I'll be walking you through the different menus that are available in OpenScript and the purpose of those things. So the file menu, these are like any other tool which has new. You can create a new script, you can open an existing script, you can open an object library. I will explain you about this when we talk about object libraries. You can you can save them, you can close or close all. You can import a script or export a script. Exporting script is basically you can export this script and then you can give it to somebody else and they can use import script to import them and use it. And then the most recently accessed, scripts. The edit menu is like any other normal one. Yeah, find, replace, find, next, previous, and all those things. Search. So these are all pretty common. And in the script we have record, playback, iterate. We already saw what is record and playback. Iterate I'll be covering when we talk about data banks. That is how you run through multiple sets of test data from a data bank. Select browser. So this is also a very important option. For example, you're working on a script development and you're recording some part of the script and you suddenly stop it. And then maybe you want to resume the recording. In that cases, you can record it from that same place instead of re-recording from the beginning. Only thing we should make sure that we have to come to this particular browser option and then select the place where it is exactly available. And then if you record, it will continue to record from that particular location. So for example, if you remember, whenever we were recording, it is launching a new browser. But now I have selected something called recording web applications. Okay, so if I say record, see that OpenScript recording is being available in the same browser. It did not launch a new browser, so you can continue your recording from here itself. Now when we stop the recording again, we can go to the script and see testing the recording. So this has the statement has been added automatically at the end of the script. Okay, so the same Select browser is available in this particular place. Okay, so that is the advantage of that script server. Inspect path, we have seen in the previous video how we can spy object properties. Apply object libraries. This is a very intuitive option. Like for example, we currently have all the X paths, which is directly available in the code. But this can be stored in a file that is basically called the object libraries. I'll be explaining it. Sometimes we might have recorded our scripts directly without having object libraries. But now if you want to move those recorded statements into object libraries, it might be a very tedious work if you have to do manually. So OATS has given an option where you can apply object libraries. You have to add an object library and you have to select this option. Create new objects for hard-coded object paths not found in the applied libraries. So what exactly happens is when we add an object library, and in that object library, if we already have the objects which are present in the current code, it will use that particular object paths from the object library. But in case you're having some new interactions, so that is interactions on new objects, and those objects are not present in the object libraries, then you can create a new one also. That's how it is. Then revert all navigations to recorded. Sometimes what happens is you don't want to have the object libraries and you want them to convert it into this particular recorded format. You can have this option. These are all not so important. And then we have script properties. Correlation is something related to load testing. And then modules. Modules is basically when we created the project, we have selected that we are creating a project for web application. But later we found that you also want to extend for some other applications. You can come to the script properties, select modules, and whatever you want to include, you can include from here. Like for example, I want to work with Oracle EBS functional. So I can check box, I can select it and click OK. So now the same script will work for both web and forms as well. Oracle EBS forms. We can see that here, once we have selected the forms, this particular line is added. Earlier we had only web, but now even this new line has been added. That is, you can interact with forms related objects using forms. You see in the code, the entire code is related to web.window, right? So similarly, if you want to work with forms related objects, you have to give forms dot text field and all those things. So let's bring it back to web. I will uncheck it, click apply and click OK. You see the forms has been removed automatically. Okay. So that is about modules, and then script assets. Script assets is something we'll show you here. This is a option available here. Okay, I think from properties, I think these are the most important ones. And then go to view. In view, we have by default the ID is present in tester perspective. I am not sure how many of you are aware that in Eclipse we can create multiple perspectives based on your interest. Like, I can create a perspective with some specific set of panes that I want to, or tabs that I want to see. So Oats has come up with two perspectives. One is the tester perspective and another is the developer perspective. So in developer perspective, you'll have some additional menus, and also you can browse through the folder structure. This was not available when we were working with in the tester perspective. If you see here, that pane is not there. So Words has created two perspectives with specific set of panes available by default. Okay. And also if you see, the number of menus are different. You have navigate as new, this one, search, project, script is already there, view is already there, tools is already there, run is already there, window is something new, then help. Okay. Reset perspective, for example, if you have made any changes in the perspective that you're working on, you can click on reset perspective and everything gets to normal. And then there are other views here, error log, properties, problems, details, console, results. We've already gone through the console and results and even details, that is this tab. Console and result is available here. So the other ones are problems, properties, debug expressions and all those things. And then we have also gone through OpenScript preferences, where we had looked at the record and playback settings. Those are the most widely used settings that we have. So we will understand more about error log, properties, problems, and all those things in the debugging related video course. So I'm going to the next one, tools, manage scripts. If you want to manage scripts, you can, if you want to right click, delete or whatever, create new, you can create here. You can also do it in the normal folder structures. Similarly, we have manage folders. This is just about managing the folders, nothing more. You can select them, create new or rename them or delete them, whatever it is. And then we have manage repositories. There is a separate video for this. I'll be explaining in detail what is a repository manager and what are the repositories and how do we work with it. Migrate scripts. Generally, what happens is when we create scripts in one version, and then OATS, if they release a new version, you may have to migrate your scripts from older versions to newer versions. So you can use this option to migrate from one lower version to higher version. It cannot downgrade, it can only migrate from a lower to upper versions. These are all not much required. One other important thing is manage EBS forms automation. So if you are working with Oracle EBS forms, it has to OATS has to basically understand which particular JRE version you want to use to record or playback operations on the Oracle EBS forms. In case your laptop or machine has multiple JRE versions installed, so it will list out all those things, but you need to check and enable the one which is more required or compatible for your forms to launch in your machine or laptop. So we can select it and enable it. If you do not if you do not enable or check this, you will face problems that you will be unable to record the Oracle EBS forms related objects or operations performed on those objects. You can't even play back scripts on those things. So make sure this is selected. And then export playback settings. So as I was mentioning earlier about the record and playback settings, there are multiple settings that are available. If you want that to be exported to a dot properties file, you can use this option. That is, tools, export, playback settings. I recommend you to export it and open the file to see how it looks. But it will contain the key and value pairs. So we will understand more about it in future sessions of this course. Then run is nothing much important. Help, we have already seen OpenScript diagnosis tool, and then the others are like quite common. So now we have gone through most of the important options available in the IDE menus. We will conclude this session here and we will move to the next session. Thank you so much.